Welcome guys to a brand new video. So how are you guys doing today? So yes then, see what I say title and thumbnail guys, we are back with another Premier League prediction. That is right guys, we are predicting Premier League Game Week 2. So in my last prediction video, I got 1 correct score out of 10. You know what, not great, but your boy's just getting warmed up guys. So I got 1 correct score last week's prediction, so you know what, I'm happy with that. It's a start guys, say it is a new season, so it takes time to get the scores right, you know. But anyway guys, if you do like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you've not already, and by the way, do one of you guys want to appear on one of my prediction videos? All you have to do right now is comment down below, a nice comment, what you think predictions are for this week, and just like the video man, and comment, and then we can sort something out guys. We can do it over FaceTime, or do it over things, you know, things like that. So if you guys want the chance to appear on this channel to do a game week prediction with me, just comment man. That is all I ask you to do, just comment guys. And without further ado guys, let's get on and predict these 9 games being played this week. That is right guys, Luton versus Burnley is postponed until a further date, because obviously like I said to you guys last week, Luton Stadium is not quite ready. So Luton had to cancel their game against Burnley, and that is why we only got 9 games being played this week. But anyway guys, let's get straight in with the first prediction. Kicking us off on a Friday night, it is Nottingham Forest versus Sheffield United. Both of these teams guys lost at the weekend. Forest lost to Arsenal 2-1. You know what, not a bad result at all for Forest. Yeah, they lost 2-1, but only by 1 goal. And also Sheffield United guys, they lost 1-0 to Crystal Palace. So both of these teams want to bounce back this week. Okay, recently Sheffield United have signed Harmer from Coventry for £15 million. You know what, that is a good deal, and he will definitely 100% strengthen their midfield for this season. But is it enough guys? I don't believe it will be enough. Okay, I do believe Forest will be okay this season. Sheffield guys could be in trouble, like I said to you last week. They've sold that Berger, is it? And also that Ndai as well. They're 2 main stars. Yeah, they signed Harman and things like that, but they are truly lacking strikers. Okay, Forest guys, they should be okay, and that is why I've got this game guys to end as a Forest win. That is right guys, I've got Forest to beat Sheffield United 1-0. Our next game guys, it's Fulham versus Brentford. That is right guys, Fulham with a fantastic win to Everton at the weekend. Yeah guys, a fantastic win. Mitrovic started on the bench, they started Raul Jimenez, but they have recently signed Adama Traore guys, that winger, that super fast winger. They've signed him, apparently in talks as well to sign Callum Odoi. So there'll be 2 fantastic additions to the squad right there. So good win for them guys overall against Everton. Brentford guys drew 2-2 guys at the weekend. Spurs, a fantastic point for Brentford right there. Okay, yes, I watched that game and they looked quite good guys. Brentford did look quite good, but unfortunately I do believe they'll miss Tony a little bit. But overall guys, they played hard, they worked hard for each other, and that is all you can ask for, to get the point against Spurs. Yes, Spurs have lost Kane guys, but Spurs still have a fantastic side even without Kane. So to get a point there at home is a good draw for them. Like I say, I don't really know anything else about Brentford transfer talks. I don't believe they're going to sign anyone until the transfer window closes now. I think Brentford's side is complete. Okay, but guys, I do have Brentford to win this game again. That is right guys. I just believe Brentford were too strong for Fulham. That is why I got Brentford guys to beat Fulham a close 2-1. Our next game guys, it is Liverpool versus Bournemouth. That is right guys, Liverpool drew to Chelsea at the weekend guys, and oh boy, I watched that game as well, and I truly believe guys, Liverpool need a holding midfielder guys. Liverpool's defence was so open. Chelsea got past their midfield quite easy, and you know what, it is quite shocking really. Liverpool are truly lacking a CDM. Obviously the last year they had Fabinho, and he's gone to Saudi obviously, and he was a good player to have in that CDM role. But with McAllister guys, McAllister is not really a CDM, he plays a bit more up the pitch. So I believe guys, Liverpool need a CDM as soon as possible. That is right guys, their defence were open every single time Chelsea attacked. And Szoboszlai and McAllister need to be in like midfield, but also someone behind them just to strengthen the midfield up. So yeah, guys, overall quite a poor performance from Liverpool. But anyway, guys, Bournemouth drew to West Ham. You know what? That's another good point for Bournemouth right there. So both of these teams, guys, coming away from last week with a point each. So you know what? A good point for them. Yeah, so guys, I thought Liverpool deserved to lose that game against Chelsea, but somehow they hung on due to two VAR rule-outs. But anyway, I don't know, guys, if Bournemouth are going to sign any more players this season. I believe they need to sign at least a couple more good players to stay up the season. Liverpool definitely need a CDM, maybe another striker, and maybe another centre-back. That is all my opinion. So Liverpool, guys, are in some sort of transition right now where they need to rebuild. But anyway, guys, I do believe Liverpool will be too strong for Bournemouth, though. That is why I've got Liverpool, guys, to beat Bournemouth an easy 2-0. Our next game, guys, it is Wolves versus Brighton. That is right, guys. Wolves lost 1-0 Monday night to Man United. And by the way, what a performance from Wolves. And also, guys, how did Wolves not get given a penalty for Onana's collision with their player, man? John Moss, at the end of the game, said to Gary O'Neill, I can't believe they did not give that as a blatant foul. So even, guys, the referees are getting a bit annoyed by the VAR decisions and things like that. So yeah, personally, guys, that was a pure, clear foul. And Wolves got very unlucky against Man United. Personally, guys, in my opinion, I believe Wolves were a better side. That Cunha, he is a good player on the ball. You know, he literally runs at you, but unfortunately with him, he just can't finish. And obviously, the Wolves last year, guys, had the worst goals scored in the season. They scored 31 goals out of 38 games, guys. That is the worst in the season, in the teams. And it looks like they might have that problem again this year. They just can't score goals. So Wolves need 100% a new striker who can just put the ball in the back of the net. Brighton, guys, beat Luton, an easy 4-1, okay. João Pedro looked a brilliant player, guys. He could be a very crucial player. Welbeck also played well. Yeah, guys, beating. Yes, I know it's Luton, but still win 4-1, guys. Considering you've lost your two main players, Caicedo and McAllister, it's a fantastic win for Brighton, guys. And I watched their performance, and they played well. So I believe, guys, Brighton will have another good season. That is why, guys, I've got Brighton to beat Wolves. That is why I believe Brighton right now are a better side than Man United. That is why I've got this game, guys, to end as a 3-1 win for Brighton. Our next game could be the game of the weekend, guys. It is Spurs versus Man United. That is right, guys. Spurs drew. That is right, drew to Brentford 2-2 at the weekend. And Man United, I'd say, beat Wolves 1-0 with a lucky 1-0 win. Anyway, guys, Spurs are truly looking terrible up front. Maddison had a fantastic game, okay. But unfortunately, guys, Maddison does not have that support as a striker to put the ball in the back of the net for him that he creates, okay. They've got Son, they've got Kulusevski on the wing. You know what? The wingers, guys, are all set. The wingers are all set. Son is a fantastic player. Kulusevski could be a good player. Maddison, you know, it's Maddison. But Richarlison, guys, I believe Richarlison is one of the problems that Spurs will have now. I watched his movement at the weekend, and he just seemed to stand still a bit too much. So I believe, guys, Spurs need a striker. And guess what? Lukaku is apparently in talks with Spurs. And you know what? That'd be a good signing, guys. Say Lukaku, guys, yes, he's probably a bit overrated now. But he's only 28, 29 years old, and he can still do it in the Prem. So I believe Spurs should 100% come in for Lukaku. Against United, guys, who beat Wolves 1-0 with a lucky 1-0 win, by the way. Mason Mount, again, I said in my last video, guys, Mason Mount looked bang average, okay, and he did look bang average against Wolves. Onana looked good until that point of that foul. Such a clear foul, man. But anyway, guys, I thought Man United played shocking. They They kept losing the ball. They didn't look composed on the ball. They didn't look comfortable passing around in defence. But guys, I do have this game as a Man United win. That is right, guys. I just believe Spurs will have trouble trying to find the back of the net. That is why I've got Man United, guys, to beat Spurs 2-0. Our next game, guys, it's Man City versus Newcastle. Man City, guys, beat Burnley 3-0 at the weekend to kick off their season with a fantastic win. Yes, they did look shaky at times, but they got the job done, guys. Haaland with another 2 goals already to set up his season. I believe they'll miss Mahrez a slight bit, because say Mahrez, guys, is yes, he's 32 years old, but he is a fantastic player, and I do believe Man City will start to sort of miss him a little bit. And also Gundogan, guys, he was the key of the midfield. And also right now, I didn't watch the game, De Bruyne got injured again with the same hamstring problem that took him out of the Champions League final. Can Man City, guys, be without their best player for a few weeks? I believe he will be out for a few weeks, guys. Say hamstring injury, especially when it reoccurs, it is a little bugger to get right. Newcastle, guys, with a fantastic win against Aston Villa. That is right, guys. They beat Aston Villa 5-1. Isaac, guys, is finally finding his feet in the Premier League. Trust me, guys, he could challenge Haaland for a golden boot this season. Isaac looked brilliant, guys. Callum Wilson came on, he looked good. Harvey Barnes come on and scored, same as Callum Wilson. And that Tonali as well, guys. You know what? Newcastle have got a brilliant side, and the way they press you, guys, from the defence. So when Aston Villa had the ball, Newcastle just pressed the defence and the goalkeeper, and every time they tried to pass out, Newcastle were on them like a rash. And yes, man, Newcastle could compete with another top 4 finish. They've got a fantastic team. So that is why, guys, this game, I can't decide who's going to win, okay? Unfortunately, guys, I just can't decide who's going to win. So that's why I got this game, guys, to end as a draw, but quite an entertaining draw as well. It's going to be a 2-2 draw, guys. That is why I believe Man City versus Newcastle will be a 2-2 draw. Our next game, guys, it's Aston Villa versus Everton. Both of these teams, guys, lost at the weekend. Villa lost 5-1 to Newcastle, and to be fair, guys, they looked a bit, you know, they looked a bit bang average. But again, it is against Newcastle. I believe Aston Villa will come back and find some form. But yeah, not a great first game, guys, for Aston Villa. Losing 5-1 to Newcastle. I don't know, man. Ollie Watkins was getting man-marked every single time. They couldn't get out of their own half. Anyway, guys, they're against Everton, who lost to Fulham. And by the way, they could be in trouble this season. Everton, guys, I just don't know where the goal's going to come from, guys. Calvert-Lewin, I think Calvert-Lewin, guys, I might get some stick from this from the Everton fans, but I believe Calvert-Lewin is finished as a footballer, guys. Yeah, he keeps getting injured. He's got really bad mental health problems. He just can't seem to keep himself fit and like motivated. So, I don't know, man. But they have just signed Jack Harrison from Leeds on loan, but he is injured for a few more weeks. So, man, Everton, guys, they've got such a bang average side this season, and I believe where the goal coming from, guys, where the goal's coming from this year. I've got Aston Villa, guys, to bounce back this game and win. That is right, guys. I've got this game, guys, to end as an easy 3-0 win for Aston Villa. Our next game, guys, it is West Ham versus Chelsea, a London derby, okay? So West Ham drew to Bournemouth at the weekend, 1-0, okay? They've lost Declan Rice. They are also, guys, apparently they are so close right now to losing Lucas Paquetá as well. Paquetá, what a player, man. If they lose him as well, obviously Man City want him, guys, but obviously West Ham will play the ball game with this one. West Ham will try and price Man City out of the deal. But if he does go, West Ham can find themselves in really, really big trouble. But anyway, for now, we'll stick it as he's still there, because it's not really concrete talks yet, but they've rumours that they're coming in for him. They've also signed, guys, one of the best free kick takers in the world in James Ward-Prowse. He will 100% strengthen that midfield up, so fair play for getting him. Apparently, the Harry Maguire deal has fell through. So we'll see what happens with that one. But yeah, if they lose Lucas Paquetá as well, guys, West Ham could be in trouble. They are against Chelsea, guys, who drew 1-1 to Liverpool, okay? They looked a much better side than what they did last season, okay? But again, like last year, they struggled to find goals. And I believe this year as well, they're going to struggle to find goals. That Nicholas Jackson, he looks a good player. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I believe they need one more striker. Say now that Nkunku is injured, they're going to find it tough to get goals. So I don't know, man. Chelsea definitely looked better. But they have signed Moises Caicedo, guys, for the midfield. Yes, he won't score them goals, but he will 100% help Enzo Fernandez push on, and also the other midfielders as well. So you know what? Yeah, there could be a good side. But by the way, guys, they signed Caicedo for £111 million. What has this world, what has this football life come to, man? Guys, £111 million for someone like Caicedo from Brighton. I don't know, man. Money has gone mad. But anyway, let me know in the comments. What do you think of that deal, man? It is such a big price tag. And apparently right now, the Premier League are looking at their financial fair play. So could Chelsea, guys, get deducted points? Could they lose some players? We shall find out. But not good overall, man. Such a big signing, but such a big price tag. But I do have this game, guys, to end as a Chelsea win. That is right, guys. I got Chelsea, guys, to beat West Ham a close 1-0. And we are down, guys, to the last game of this game week 2 prediction. It is Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Palace, guys, beat Sheffield United 1-0. What a fantastic start for Crystal Palace, guys. Yeah, I think they are apparently in talks to sign a few strikers. I don't know who it is yet, but apparently I've heard they're coming in for some people, some players, to boost their goal scoring chances. So yeah, so if they do that, Palace will be safe this season. Apparently they're about to lose Elise or Eze to Chelsea again and Man City. But again, that is not concrete talks. We will find out what happens with them in the later line. But yeah, apparently they're about to lose Elise as well. So I don't know, man. Palace, guys, up against Arsenal. That is right, guys. As of today, Arsenal have just signed David Raya on loan from Brentford, okay? And yeah, they've got Ramsdale, so I don't know why they've signed Raya as well. Obviously, he's going to be playing second fiddle, but yeah, they've got an option to buy, so we should see what happens with that one, guys. But yeah, Arsenal beat Forest 2-1, guys. The Cater, he is back up front until Jesus is available again from injury. Yeah, Timber could be out for a few weeks, if not longer, due to an injury picked up against Forest. So yeah, his first game in the Prem. Welcome to the Premier League, Timber. But anyway, guys, I got this game for an easy Arsenal win. That is right, guys. I got Arsenal to beat Crystal Palace at easy 3-1. And there we go then, guys. That's the end of my Premier League Games Week 2 predictions, man. Some very good games this week, guys. Man City and Newcastle will be one to look out for. So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not ready, guys. And yeah, there's some big games happening this weekend. Man City versus Newcastle is one of them, and Spurs versus Man United as well. So some big games this week, guys. So hit them, let me know down below if you agree with any of my decisions and predictions this week. And if you want a chance to appear on a video for prediction week, just comment, man, and then we'll get in touch with you. And we'll sort some out. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. I'll see you guys next week for a brand new video. Anyway, guys, good and good night.